You guys say when.
When?
Okay, start.
I'm Jeff Clark, and I work in the Sonoma Finish Factory.
Hi, I'm Dennis Nixon, and I am the maintenance manager at Radio Aesthetic. So our problem was with bonding coils. The standard lifespan of a bonder coil on average is 8 weeks with proper install. From January 1, 2013 to April 30th, 2013, bonder coils in Sonoma manufacturing cell are lasting on average 1 week, resulting in 1.5 hours of downtime for each valve event. As we start to understand the circumstances, the bonding coil connections need to be torqued at 35 inch-pounds to ensure correct insulation and not cause premature failure. The operator standard for ensuring bonding coil connection health are inadequate due to training and just not understanding how it all goes together. And then bonding machine downtime removes our ability to deliver on-time product to our customers. Okay, prior to January 2013, maintenance has made several attempts to improve this problem with no good results. We've implemented we called it a TPM checklist on the bonders themselves that operators initial before they start running. We worked with a process engineer to redesign a coil, which is still in process. And then maintenance actually did a modification themselves, just a little tweak, and which was a good change, but we still needed that operator training. So after all these attempts, we were still seeing downtime minutes trend on the rise. So we picked Sonoma Factory. As you see here, they're the #1 users of coils. And here's their coil failure rate, as discussed before, about every week. So our goal statement is to increase the bonding coil lifespan in Sonoma Factory to 8 weeks or longer by August 31st, 2013.
So we did a cause-effect analysis on why the bonder coils fail. And we looked at, it can happen because the bolts aren't tightened correctly. It can happen because they're installed incorrectly. Maybe there's a failure in the material itself, the braze. One of the biggest things that we looked at, considering all the other work that has happened, is that even with the prior TPM program, there was no operator-involved TPM program. And so that was one of the ones that we decided to highlight. And we realized that we can make changes to improve the machines and help production, but if we don't have an operator-involved TPM program, we'll continue to have the same challenges going forward with the same results. So Sonoma Factory, where I come into play, and maintenance work together to come up with a solution to get a TPM program in place. Following the NASCAR theme, the pit stop was born. So what is a pit stop? The pit stop is a 1 hour a week where we dedicate, so we have an hour of downtime per week. The operators and the technicians work together. Preventative maintenance is performed. Operator feedback to technician is used to make adjustments, kind of like the driver in a NASCAR race with the pit crew. Improvements are made to the machines, and prior week's issues are discussed, and trainings with operators and technicians. There's training. And then through all this, the operator's skill development is where it happens. It takes a paradigm shift to go from we do our job, you do your job, to we're all going to work together as a team. And through our results, after we implemented the pit stop, we've seen a significant improvement in bonder coils. Significant improvement.
Okay. Additional wins. So if you look at on-time PM percentage, we wasn't hitting it. We wasn't hitting our PMs on time. Since implementing the pit stop, you can see we're well above our goal of 95% or better, with the exception of a couple holidays. The overall downtime minutes is going down in Sonoma Factory. And then we've also incorporated 13 factories, standard cell factories, that are now enrolled in the program. A new blaster is being implemented similar to the coil design. This is a new process that's in place, and we're learning and getting continuous feedback with the operators.
One of the greatest improvements or the benefits that we've seen from this pit stop is the learning and developing that we've had with the operators. And the other one is the teamwork that we've had with operators working with maintenance to work on really to accomplish the same result, and that is to deliver on-time parts to our customer, good parts to our customer. And so teamwork and learning has been a great benefit. So as far as standardizing and sustaining, we've standardized the pit stops as far as we have a planning meeting before, we have a pit stop, and they're scheduled at standard times throughout the day, throughout the week. Maintenance teams are assigned to each shift to organize and execute the event, and standard PM checklists have been created. Weekly review of call history happens, and standard tool carts have been created specific to the jobs when they go to do the pit stop.
Okay, and as I mentioned earlier, we got positive experience with participating factories, has led to a startup of other supporting factories such as Carlite Prep and the testing department. And there's current work going on with other areas in the plant to get a TPM pit stop program implemented in their areas as well.
Thank you.
Not a long time.